What's up, Poke family? Welcome back to the Poke Lab. It is your host, yours truly, Nick, and today we're going to be continuing our series of going over my personal collection in 2020. This is going to be episode 2. We've done episode 1 already, which consists of my Charizard collection and other cards. Here's my list, as you can see, of what we've gone through and what still needs to be gone through. That way I can keep track. I have been putting this video off for a while just because it's a lot to go through. It's stressful to try to figure out how to go through it, and just figured I'm just going to do it. I want to get this one done. I want to do my Charizard one because I got to send him off to PSA, so I won't see him for a long time. And then this one I want to do my personal collection as a kid because I want to go through, and I'm actually going to take them out of this binder because these sleeves are just old and dusty and gross, and I want to put them in a new Ultra Pro style binder or something more like this, and just put my base set and all my WotC collections together because I have not put them together yet. I have a bunch of WotC stuff, but it's not together. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through it so that way I can finally organize it, because it's gonna be spread out once I start organizing it. This way it's all together right now and we can go through it. So let's get over to the Breaking Bench family and start checking it. Alright, let me hook you up right here, folks, and try to get us the best view possible. My little fancy dancy schmancy arm thing. Alright, so let's see if I have it here and then I open it up. Okay, we can kind of see everything here. That'll work. Let's straighten this up as best as possible. And voila. Okay, here we are. So again, here's the book. First video, Charizard collection and other cards from shelves. So notes of how I know what's what. And then now it's going to be personal collection from a kid. What's left over. Now I'm going to start with binder itself. I mean, look at this thing. I'm sure some of you guys remember this or have had this. And I used to have a lot more cards, folks. I was a little Pokemon hustler. I still, my brother and other family members still talk about it today, how, I was just like a young entrepreneur with Pokemon, with the way I traded stuff and sold stuff. Like, I remember, being so young with a pocket full of money, maybe like $100, but it was a lot from not being from allowance, and it was just from me selling Pokemon cards, buying Pokemon cards. I was even buying and reselling sealed packs. It was pretty crazy. And I used to partake in the Pokemon League, as you can see. Here's this cool Gym Challenge top deck book. Look at that. It's pretty neat. Has the rungs for the binder. Look at that. Has the whole collection right there. A little checklist. This was obviously way before they had ETBs to give you that checklist, so you'd get stuff like this. Look how cool that is. Alright, and look, I actually have a lot of the stuff checked off. Look at Blaine's Charizard. Where's that? Look at all these cards I have checked off, dude. Oh, it makes me so sad looking at it. All the bangers up here. Oh, that makes me so sad. I almost had the whole set. It looks like I was just missing a few cards. Oh, that makes me sad. Okay, we're not going to look at that. Look at old Magic the Gathering there. We're not going to look at that anymore because I'm just getting sad thinking about it. Here's some old drawings. And then look at this cool Pokemon League activity. You had to make a comic, and look who it is. None other than Oddish. And this was, oh man, I wish I had a year on it. But probably, around 2000 or something. Look at this cool comic strip. I even used this as like a gum wrapper or tin foil, for the Pokeball. This is cool. I like showing this to people. Chikorita, Body Slam, Pokeball Go. Let's start. Pokeball Go. Oh no, Wild Oddish. Psh, Tackle. Chikorita, Body Slam. He's even flipping upside down. Look at the Oddish with the X in his eyes. Oh wait, no, where am I? Yeah, with the X in his eyes right there. Pokeball Go. So now I got him defeated. I'm trying to capture him. Psh, and then PC. I don't know what that stands for. Personal collection or what. And then, all right, I caught an Oddish. And this one was one where you had to create a card. And again, this goes back to what, around 2000? And the card that I created, the trainer card, was a rare candy. And the effect was your Pokemon's attack does 10 more damage until that Pokemon dies. Probably should have been knocked out, but, you know, I was a kid. Look at that. How cool is that? I thought it's really cool that I have these, man. I'm going to, like, frame them or something. And then here was something I was creating at the time. Draw us a picture of the battle between Mew and Mewtwo from the Pokemon first movie. You can use the whole page to do it. And as you can see, I had Mew and Mewtwo about to battle. Mewtwo doing his, you know, attack right there. Obviously, I didn't finish it, but, you know, there's that. So, oh, and another one, Pokemon Art Gallery. Team Rocket, who's your favorite trainer on the Pokemon TV series? Draw us a picture of that trainer and tell us why he or she is your favorite. Said, I like Giovanni because he's mean and harsh, and he has cool Pokemon. There it is. There was that Pokemon League activity. So, you know, that's how cool Pokemon was back in the day, that they had all this cool interactive stuff, you know. It was like homework assignments that you would have to go home and do. So, it's really neat to have those. I may, like, frame some of those up or something, and then, I'm sure you guys saw this. Look at this. Beanie Baby. Beanie Baby cards. Used to collect those. I was just a collector of really anything I could get my hands on. More Beanie Baby cards. And now we're going into my tops. Now, I don't think I finished saying this, but, like, over all the years when I stopped collecting, you know, into, like, the Neo series is when I probably stopped collecting. And, you know, I had tops, regular Pokemon, but I have no idea where all my holos and stuff like that are from my personal collection. This is all I was able to find. You know, we've had several moves since then. You know, we've lost some places where we left a lot of stuff behind, and, you know, unfortunately, I think I had a lot of my holos and good cards somewhere else, and for some reason, this is what is remaining. So, but I'm happy to have something at least from my childhood, and you'll see some of them actually aren't too bad. So, here's Charmander, Charmeleon, and I do have the Charizard that I showed in my last video. Here, I'll grab it. Okay, here we go. Here's the Charizard, and I have a Charmeleon as well. But this one went with that set right there. But I took them out because I think I might... This is probably one of the best cards I have from my personal collection as a kid. So I was probably going to send it in to get it graded. I know it's all beat up. The corners are bad, but it's one of the last few cards I have from my childhood collection. And, you know, it's just cool to have. So it's probably something I'll just do for me. It's not anything I'd ever sell. I'll probably never sell any of these cards. These are just mine that I will keep, you know, forever for what I have left. And Holo Ekans and Arbok. Almost have the whole complete picture. I did pull some cards out too, so maybe the last card I need there I do have. Excuse me. Now we're going to go into the regular Wizards of the Coast cards here. As you can see, these pages are all beat up. That's why I want to get them out. But here we have a Team Rocket First Edition Dark Flareon, First Edition Dark Dragonair, First Edition Dark Electrode. Okay, some more Topps cards here. Ooh, I got an Oddish. Okay. More Topps cards. Alakazam, the whole Abra evolution. That's cool. My whole Oddish evolution. And where's my Blastoise? I'll have his Wartortle. I do have a Venusaur, though, so that's pretty cool. I'll have to check the condition out on those. More. Clefairy, Meowth. Cool cards. More over here. And I think I did have them in numerical order as to how they were supposed to go. I don't know if it's the back that shows it or what. 70, 74, 75, 76. I don't know. I'd have to look closer into it. And then here we got some Wizards of the Coast promos. Team Rocket's Meowth, which this is actually in pretty good condition. You know, it's not much, but it's something. I don't have them in my new collection, so I was happy to find these and add them in. Promo 16 and 18. This whole page was probably full of promos, but look at that. I have two Shadowless Voltorbs here. And then we're going into what appears to be my fossil set. And see, look, like it just jumps right into page 55 and 56. Like, where's all the whole beginning of the set, you know? So I'm trying to figure out like that. It'd be cool if I could still track it down. So yeah, it looks like I only have that one page. Then we're going into base set 2. Starting at 37 for some odd reason. 37, 38, 39. And again, they're in numerical order, you know. Still going in that same set, 62, 81. Here's my Pikachu base set 2. Let's check that out. Gosh, the cards have been in here so long, kind of hard to get out. Pikachu is pretty crispy, though, from my base set 2. Oh, okay, we got a little whitening there. All right. And here's some more base set 2. Here's the trainers coming up, but as you see, there's like no really rares or anything in there. All right, now it looks like we're going into Team Rocket. And if you look at this, this was my first edition set right here. So going in, starting at number 37 with Golduck, all first edition, Dark Jolteon, Kadabra, Dark Machoke, Dark Vaporeon, all first edition Wartortle. Not sure how this looks. The surface is kind of not the best. But, you know, again, I'm just happy and thankful to have something from my childhood here. Okay, these cards are like falling over. But yeah, Wartortle. Let's see who else here. Eevee. Oddish. First edition. And this is actually looking really, really nice. This one, I may have, you know, I'm just going to protect this up right away. So I may want to send this in for grade. I think it could at least get a 9, possibly 10, and then that could go with my first edition Jungle Oddish right there. Shout out to Go Blast Noise. Dude, I'm pretty excited about that, I guess. I didn't even look at that. I'm kind of sorry, guys. If I'm going kind of slow, I'm like reminiscing at the same time as I'm going through these with you. Like, this is... It's my old collection, man. Bringing back so many memories and so nostalgic just doing this. Look, it's still first edition Rocket set. Man, I gotta find the rest of my cards. Like, where are they? I have most of them. And you saw that checklist for the gym heroes. So here's Gym right here. Erica's Ivysaur. This appears to be unlimited. Erica's Bulbasaur. Giovanni's Meowth. Look at Giovanni's Machoke in deck. FF 42 out of 32. Or 132. So, I did have that card somewhere. It's another bunch of cool cards here. Lieutenant Surge's Eevee. Sabrina's Haunter. Sabrina's Mr. Mime. Sabrina's Kadabra. Blaine's Growlithe. Blaine's Ponyta. Erica's Oddish right here. There we go. Giovanni's Magikarp. You guys all still centered here? Yeah. Okay, looking pretty good. Alright. And then moving on. First edition, Misty's Poliwag. Misty's Psyduck. Some more. These pages are starting to get kind of stuck together. Here's the trainers. And I believe that if I did this back in the day, I think that means that I had it in a deck or something. Because again, I actively played the Pokemon TCG in Pokemon Leagues, so. Now look at this, Neo, first edition. And these were probably all cards that I had. Okay, mostly first edition. We're starting to run into some unlimited here. We got Togepi first edition. I love this card, so cute. Let's check that out. Bro, it's looking crispy. Looking pretty nice. We're going to go ahead and sleeve this one up because I love me some Togepi. I'm just going to put it back in because, like I said, I did want to go through these with you guys and get it in the video so I can then start transporting these to other binders and really start putting my hollows together with what's here. Look at this, first edition Pikachu. There we go. Wow, look at that off-center, man. Whew. Card's pretty good. It's like a little wavy, but I could possibly put it in my big plastic plaque I use to just straighten cards out. As long as they're, you know, not a crease or a bend, it generally does okay. Look at that. Awesome. So that's a cool card to find. You know, first edition Totodile. Look at that bad boy right there. Also looking very good. I don't know the exact prices of these, you know, if they do come back PSA 10s, but They are starters and or just Pokemon that I like. Sudowoodo first edition. Shout out Z&G Emporium. And then we're getting to the end here. Okay. So that will be the end of that book there. Okay. We'll set that off to the side and then try to figure out what we're going to go through next. Alright, so I also found this. This. And even these. Look at these super old pencils. That was pretty cool. 1999. Sure the erasers are hard as a rock on here, but they're just pretty darn cool. Look at that. That's just something cool to hold on to, you know. Alright, so we have... See, look at this is evidence of how I used to sell my cards. Jungle Uncommon 25, Jungle Common 2 for 25, and this is just a whole bunch of Jungle Bulk here. Got an Eevee, Reno Cubone, Execute, Meowth, Cubone, Meowth, Bellsprout, Cubone, Oddish. Very clean looking Oddish too, I must say, but it is just unlimited. Another Oddish. Another Oddish. Man, okay. Then we have us a Pikachu. A little bit of whitening around the edges. Got some flipped upside down cards for some odd reason. So we got Spearow, Paris, Golden Mankey, Meowth. I'll start going through these pretty quick. I'm sure you guys don't want to see every single card. Okay, now we're going into some Rocket. Okay. Going into some Rocket here. Oh, back to Jungle. Okay, so no rhyme or reason here. I'm sure it was the clientele I had that, you know, mixed up my stuff. I'm just kidding. Whole bunch of Paris. Meowth, Eevee. Okay. There's that bag there. And again, this is all stuff from my childhood, so it's pretty cool to have found it. Just happy to have something left, because a lot of it is gone. Now this is just all fossil bulk. I won't go through every single one again, but you know, I'm sure it has like close to one of everything, common and uncommon wise. So there's that. And it appears I was selling these for the same price of 25 cents per uncommon and 2 for 25 for the commons. Let's see, I had this stack that randomly came out. So let's see what this is here. Dark Rapidash, Double Gust First Edition, Marowak, Goldeen, Lickitung, Weeping Bell First Edition, Spearow, Magikarp. Okay, I don't know why those were out separately, but whatever. And then put that stack there, because that stack's pretty amazing. So now we have our gym. And these cards are looking pretty crispy, dude. It's a lot of, you know, common, uncommon, unlimited, I believe. A lot of Psyducks in there. Meowth. Kakuna. Energies. So again, a little bit of everything. Looks like I had them sorted by type. But these are pretty clean, because these were towards the end of when I was collecting, so I think I was just taking better care of my cards, because I started young. Here's some Rocket Unlimited. Yep, Ponyta. Ooh, bunch of Oddishes. And clean, too. There we go. So, you know, it may be worth looking into some of this bulk now. I don't know what the Unlimited is going for, but I know the first edition is doing alright for just the bulks and stuff. I mean, I bought a first edition Jungle Oddish, you know, just because I wanted it. And I mean, it wasn't cheap. And then here's this bag right here. Let's see what this is going for. First edition, 75 cents per uncommon. First edition commons were, get that little tab down, I'm gonna guess a quarter, 50 cents. 50 cents. And here we go. This whole bag right here is first edition. Imposter Oak's Revenge, Goop Gas Tech, Zubat, Slowpoke, Rattata, Voltorb, Meowth, all first edition. Grimer, Ekans, Eevee. Diglett, look at that first edition Charmander right there, baby. There we go. And Eevee might be something that's worth looking into as well. The Mew promo, I don't know where the promo is though. Psyducks, Ekans, Weezing, Sandslash, Oddish, but it's pretty beat up. Some of these are really clean, some of these are really, well, not clean. And again, these are all first edition. Eevee from Jungle. Marowak, what's behind you? Oddish, another beat up Oddish. Brock Scraveler, Sabrina, Erica's Oddish. First edition, looking pretty clean, okay. And then a bunch of first edition energies. Okay, and there's that bag right there. First edition. So that bag was pretty cool because some of these cards are actually kind of starting to take off. So there's a lot of that box, and then let's see. These are some that I already went through with these piles. Got a first edition Totodile, Pikachu Jungle. Oh, I did find this Electabuzz promo, so that was pretty cool. Pikachu Tops, some more Tops cards, Squirtle Goldeen, Mewtwo, and then here's some base. We have a Diglett, Shadowless, Squirtle. Looking not too bad. Starmie. Look at it, was just a common in base. Now it's a rare in evolutions. Now I don't think any of these are going to be first edition just because I actually, as a kid, I must have started right as first edition was already out of stores. I only knew about first edition. It was always kind of like an urban legend, you know, like a myth. Look at that Bulbasaur. But it was always like a myth to find first edition base set. You would see it in the price books and stuff. Another Bulbasaur, starter Pokemon. Abra, I like that. Chop, Ponyta, one of my daughter's favorite. Shadowless Staryu, but look how beat up that is. Another Ponyta. Kofifi, Shadowless Weedle. I forgot how to tell if the trainers are Shadowless or not. Shadowless Ponyta. Another Bulbasaur. Both error Vulpixes. I think all Vulpixes are errors, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Another Shadowless Ponyta. Another Bulbasaur. Diglett Shadowless. Machop Shadowless. Ponyta Shadowless. Magnemite Shadowless. But they're all kind of beat up. Man, it's so crazy going through these, I tell you that. I'll tell you. And there we go. So there's that stack there. A lot of base set. Some of my cool cards that I may want to look into. Shadowless Diglett. This is the muck that was the banned muck for looking up the girl's dress right there. That was in my collection. So that one's a cool one. Kobe Bryant. Panini NBA 2K17 card. Let's see, what do I have here now? Shadowless Ponyta, Primeape, Parasect, Gloom, Energy, First Edition Seeking. Shadowless Machoke. It's not looking too bad, hey. Koga's Coughing, First Edition, Ponyta, Charmander, woo! Squirtle, Dark Dragonair, Dark Jolteon, Squirtle, okay, Warp Point, Oddish, Erica's Ivysaur, Erica's Clefairy, Erica's Jigglypuff, Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu, Team Rocket's Meowth, First Edition Oddish, First Edition Ponyta, First Edition Pikachu Neo, First Edition Jungle Pikachu, there we go, First Edition Squirtle, another Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. I think these were actually all cards that I put aside when I was going through them the first time. Look at this Electabuzz. It's promo number 2. Number 2, y'all see that? It's crazy. And then Dark Wartortle, Squirtle, Meowth. Obviously, these are Japanese cards now. Base set Squirtle. Yep. Oddish. Got a lot of Oddishes. That's pretty cool. Definitely send a lot of those in. Look at these cards, man. It's just so cool going through them. There's another Oddish right there. Team Rocket. Look at that Charmander, Blaine's Charmander. Not looking horrible. So set that there. Jungle Oddish. Abra, Seeking. Dratini. See a Ponyta. Another Charmander. A Bill. Poliwhirl. Going into some base set 2. Nice little Bulbasaur here. Kakuna. Man, this is nuts. Jinx. Look at that Ponyta looking crispy. Yeah, a lot of these Japanese cards look really good. I'm sure, as you all know, look at that beautiful Butterfree. Beautiful Eevee. Japanese cards are just better quality, and the cards hold up better. Oh, that one's way off center for a Japanese card. Look at that Purdy Oddish right there. Arcanine, base set. Mr. Mime. Zubat, Fossil. Base set. Jungle, 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 Jungle. Gym, Fossil. Gym, 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 Fossil, Jungle. Look at that. Misty's pissed. Kingler, Golduck, Magikarp, Staryu. And that just about does. Ooh, and a Gloom. So that just about does it for those. And there actually was more cards that I found over time. I'll probably throw them in other videos because I must have already put them in different stacks of cards. Let's see, I found some of these in my personal collection too. The Band Moo Moo Milk, I found that. I think that Pikachu I put in there. Imakani's Doduo, but the actual real original one. Is there anything else in here? I just put a couple cards in here. Double Army. But yeah, I think that's most of them that I have found recently. If I do find more, I'll just tell you guys, hey, this was part of my original collection as a kid. I just forgot to put it in the video. I'll let you guys know, but there you have it, guys. Let me know what you think. Look at all these cool base set cards I got here. I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one on part 3 of my 2020 Pokemon collection, and thank you for checking out the cards that I have left from when I was a kid. I appreciate you. Oh, here's a couple more too. Shadowless Machop. Ponyta. Not that, obviously. But, yeah, thank you so much for checking out my collection that I have from a kid, minus all the holos that I have no idea where they went, and hopefully someday they'll pop up. That would just be amazing. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.